Hey, it's Amy from Mastro Stretch, and today we're doing a chair stretching routine for people that are not flexible. And if you like my channel, please subscribe to it by clicking right here. Okay, so what you're going to need is a chair, one that's not on rollers. So not a desk chair, you want a chair that is stable. So today we're going to use a contract and relax method and some resistance stretching for our stretches today. So first and foremost, we're going to do a chest opener. A lot of us are hunched over because we're sitting a lot or on our phones, texting on the computer. So our chest gets really tight and you really don't realize it until your neck starts hurting or your upper back starts hurting. So let's stretch our chest out. So you're going to grab the back of the chair, the sides of the chair, however is comfortable for you. We're going to actually curl in a little bit first. Activate the muscles. So basically you're going to tug on the back of the chair here. So, and then squeeze your chest muscles together and then relax, open up, do that 2 more times. So we're just activating that muscle, those muscles before we stretch them out. We're going to do that 3 times. Like we're doing 3 reps. Now you're pulling on the back of the chair, create a little resistance, lean forward. Bring your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lean forward and open up the chest for a nice chest stretch. And then keep the contraction, keep pulling on the chair. You're going to round forward and then you're going to lift up again, stretch it out. So we're keeping that tension. Maybe stick your chest out, open up that chest, pull the shoulder blades back and together. And then do that 1 more time. Nice big chest opener. Often very, very tight spot that contributes to neck pain and obviously shoulder pain. All right, that's stretch number 1. Stretch number 2, we're going to stretch the sides of our body out, which is often very tight as well because we never put our arms above our head. They're usually down by the sides. So this tissue gets very tight through here. We're going to use the chair again. So go ahead and stand up. Okay, so we're grabbing onto the back of the chair and we're going to walk back and stick our butt out and then bring your head through your arms as best as you can. So we make this L position with your body. Don't worry about it. If it doesn't look like me, that is completely fine. Just starting to feel a stretch along the sides of the body here. So let's do a contract relax here. You're going to push into the chair, the edge of the chair here. We're going to push for 3, 2, and 1, and then relax and sink into the stretch. Keep your head in line with your spine. So we don't want the head dipping down here. Let's do that again. We're going to go contract, relax. So again, pushing the hands into the edge of the back of the chair. Push, 3, 2, 1, relax. Sink into the stretch. So you're trying to get the head through the arms. Let's do that 1 more time. Push, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Sink into it a little bit more. Hold. Take a few breaths. And release. Good. All right, so go ahead and flip that chair over. We're going to work on our hamstrings. So if the chair is too high for you, I want you to do this on a lower stool. But we're going to prop our foot up and hold on to something if you need to hold on to something. We're going to work on the hamstrings here, but we're going to bend, pull forward, and then straighten out and stretch. So we're going to activate the hamstring first before we stretch it out. So you're going to push into the chair with your heel and pull your body slightly forward where you feel your hamstring turn on. Then relax. Do that again. Pull forward. Activate the hamstrings. You feel that right down the middle. Relax again. If you need something to hold on to it. Take the balance out of the equation. Okay, so keep pushing down with your heel and then shoot your butt back. Start to straighten the leg out as best as you can for a hamstring stretch. And then pull out of the stretch and repeat that 2 more times. All right, we have one more rep here. And nice big stretch, hamstring stretch. Good. Okay, let's switch sides. Let's activate first. So pushing into the chair and pulling your body towards your foot, feeling the hamstring turn on. Do that 3 times. Take your time. Okay, one more time. This will also build strength as you stretch, so that's a twofer. Keep pushing down and then start to shoot your hips back and straighten leg as best you can. Maybe fold forward a little bit and then repeat that 2 more times. So lengthening the muscle under resistance using resistance stretching. All right, one more. These are also called eccentric exercises. So that's where the strength building comes into play because they are eccentric. They're lengthening under tension. Good. Okay, our last stretch is going to be for our hip flexors, front of the hip flexors. You're going to go ahead and turn your chair again. All right, so we're sitting sideways on our chair. So one leg is kind of hanging off. All right, this is the side that we're stretching. So go ahead and walk this foot back. Just be mindful you have enough, you're not tipping. So we're walking this foot back. So we're going to start to feel a stretch in here. And again, don't worry if you don't look like me. That is fine as far as your flexibility, because if you're not very flexible, your shape is going to look a little differently. Your knee might be more in front and you feel a stretch. That's completely normal. So go ahead, step that back, and we're going to do that contract, relax. So basically we're going to contract the glutes and push the hip forward, and we're also going to contract the abs. So we're keeping everything in as much as a straight line as possible. So we're not going to arch our back, and we're not going to lean forward. So we're trying to keep the torso and the pelvis in line. So it's going to look like this. We're going to contract for 3 seconds. So we're going to squeeze the butt, tuck the ribs, and push the hip forward for 3, 2, 1, relax. Let's do that 2 more times. Squeeze, 3, 2, 1, relax. Maybe that opens you up a little bit and you can walk that leg back a little bit more. Here we go. Squeeze the butt, tuck the abs, push the hip forward. 3, 2, 1, relax. Now, be mindful that your hip isn't opening up and your knee's not going out to the side. So you want to square the hips forward. Now let's switch sides. All right, so we're on the other side. We're going to do a contract, relax. So contract the glute, drop the ribs, push the hip forward. 3, 2, 1, relax. And again, contract, relax. 3, 2, 1, relax. And one more time. 3, 2, 1, relax. And what you're aiming for is to flatten this area out as much as possible. So we don't have that knee forward, but we have the leg extended back where you're stretching the hip flexors out. And that's your chair stretches for people who aren't flexible. If you like this, share it with someone else that you know might need this stretch routine. You can do it from a chair. You can do it pretty much anywhere. And if you like this, you might also like my 30-day mobility WOD. It's a free calendar you can get access to by clicking the link that just popped up. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Amy from Mastro Stretch. Until next week, bye for now.